Ivory, and we're about to do something new. So I've always loved corsets, like let's just get into the meat and potatoes of it. I love corsets and I finally bought some today. So one of the corset brands that I follow is called Corset Story. And I always love looking at their stuff. I'm just got no money. But recently I saw they were having a 4-for-1 sale. And I talked to my husband and we have a little bit extra money right now. So he was like, yeah. I'm like, 4 corsets for the price of 1. Great deal, great deal. So I bought them. I got myself 4 cute corsets. I got 2 underbust corsets with a 4-inch waist reduction, and then 2 overbust corsets that are kind of more like corset shirts meant to wear as outerwear, and those 2 are 2-inch waist reduction, so not a whole lot. But I ordered them, I want to say about 3 weeks ago. I measured myself and everything. When they came in, it was real fast. So it took like a week for them to get in, and they're coming from overseas, from England, so that was like amazing. But when I put them on and laced them up, I could lace it all the way shut without it having like any real like constriction, and I was like, these seem too small, these seem too big. So I ended up sending them back and exchanging them for a smaller size, and those have finally come in. So I think these will fit a lot better. I'm super excited. This was also fast too. For an exchange, it only took another week. Like I literally sent them out last Thursday and they're here now, and it's Thursday. Literally a week to do an exchange when it took a week to get them in the first place. So that's great. Super fast, like super easy company to work with. So I love that. I say a lot, my bad. But yeah, I decided to try them on camera and everything and talk about it because I might want to get into corsetry. I've always loved corset. I always loved the way they look, the style of them, the like whole aesthetic. I love kind of like a vintagey clothing. So yeah, I hate ordering things online. I hate exchanging things, and I really hate exchanging online orders. Hate it. I hate ordering online because I hate the wait. I cannot stand waiting to get something I already paid for. So it was excruciating the first time, but I was able to kind of forget about it till I got here, and then having them in my hands just to send them back out and have to wait again was even worse. So that, plus me being a really big like researcher, I love researching things. So put those 2 things together, and I've just been like filling this time of anticipation with like watching YouTube videos about corsets. And surprisingly, there's not like too much, at least that I could find, about like corsets and stuff on YouTube. I found a few people. I think Lucy Corsetry. She's a big name in corsets. She's a corset maker. She's a regular corset wearer, and she's got like a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. So I've been like binge watching a bunch of her videos. Also videos by corset companies like Orchard Corset. I think that's the one. They have like a Corset 101 course. It's super old videos, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. So I've been watching a lot of their videos. Also watching these videos, I learned that you're supposed to season corsets. I didn't know that. You're supposed to kind of like break them in, like you break in a new pair of shoes. You're supposed to break in a corset too. So you're not supposed to tighten it as tight as it's supposed to go at first. You're supposed to kind of do it loosely for a few days and only wear it for an hour or 2 a day to let it like get used to your body, and then it's supposed to like start hugging your body a lot better over time. So like things I didn't know. I did lace the first ones all the way up, but like I said, they were too big. So even laced all the way up, they were loose. Like not super loose. I didn't film that because I didn't think about it, and my brother was here and I didn't want to film in front of my brother. But I haven't even looked at these yet. Well, I looked at them the first time they came in. I know what I ordered, but I haven't even gotten into the new ones yet. I got a nice loose fitting top on, accidentally wore high-waisted jeans, but like literally I put on jeans, they were high-waisted, so I switched into other jeans that are also high-waisted but not as high, and I didn't feel like putting on new jeans again. So yeah, let me see if I can get like a wider angle so you guys can actually see past my like rib cage. All right, so I'm in my kids' room where I got enough space. I can stand far enough back. The lighting's not the best, but I think it'll do. So I'm gonna start with my underbust corsets that I got. This one is just like a black mesh corset. I thought it was super cute. I figured it was something that could be worn with anything. I got mine, this time it's a size 24. Last time was like a 26 or a 28. I was going from, because I measured myself to be like 30 inches. So I'm gonna just go on and put it on the way all the videos showed me to. So right here, I'm just untying the laces so I can loosen up the corset as much as possible. You want to loosen it all the way up so that it's easy to put on and you don't end up breaking the corset or hurting yourself. So before I put it on, I'm just going to do a quick turnaround of me without the corset on at all. Ignore my hair. It needs to be maintenanced, but there we go. Wearing a white shirt on a white background, so that's fine, but now we'll put on the corset. I got it all the way laced up. I know my shirt looks crazy. Or not laced up, but I finally got it clipped. It's not tightened at all. As you can see, there's a lot of space there, and it's like super loose stuff. I'm just gonna like go in a little bit. My arms hurt and I'm already lost. Nope, I need the mirror. Alright, so I finally got it tightened. I had to go in the bathroom and use the mirror where the lighting is better. And I can see better than on my tiny little phone. But now I'm just trying to actually tie the laces. Y'all, my arms are so tired from doing that. Okay. So, here's what the front looks like. Little up close. I love this. I loved the pictures. I had a little trouble making sure I had it like set right. And the top had a whole lot of gaps, so I had to tighten it a little bit more. There's the back. I think you guys can see it. So you can see it's laced up a little tighter on top than on bottom for me. I think the goal is more to have them like, or like ideally to have them parallel. But like I don't really have that much more room on bottom to go. I probably could have laced it a little looser on top though. But like like, my hips are definitely wider than my chest is. And so I don't remember exactly my measurements or the measurements of this corset, but that might have to do with it. If the corset measurements are like the top's wider than my top is and the measurements for the hips are tighter than mine are, then it's going to kind of curve into, or curve in on top to accommodate that. But like, this is a lot better. I literally laced it where the two sides were touching in the same corset, just one size up. And this one I have like all this space and it's as tight as that one was, I feel. So I'm glad about that, but yes. But there we go. This is me in the corset. You can see my hands. I just like pull my shirt down. It's not sitting on my jeans at all. Can you tell? Not sitting on my jeans, like that's skin. So jeans actually are not too high. There we go. Here's the back. Here's the side. I don't know if I should be closer for these. You can't even see any like real belly pooch, which I know can be a problem because it'll push your belly down and not like support it all the way up unless it's like a long line one. And I got just a little bit of pooch that I'm trying to lose, but especially with like these jeans, I don't think you can really tell. My pockets are all out though, but my hair looks terrible. But yes, so that's corset number one. This one was one that when I saw it, I was like, I have to have that one. Some of them were really hard for me to choose, but this was not one. I think I really want to wear this one like underclothes. Yeah. But yes, I really like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out of this one into my other underbust one. It's more of like an outerwear piece. I think it's really cute. I don't know what I'd wear it with. But yeah, I'm going to just go get switched out. Here is my second underbust corset. I wasn't able to get this one as tight on top or bottom. I think it's a smidgen shorter than the first one. And it's got this like straight edge, but it's super cute. My ponytail looks like olives from Popeye the Sailor Man, the way it sticks up. So like, ignore that. But look at that. That's it from one side, from the back, other side, and the front. This one does not touch my pooch as much. But here's it a lot closer. I love how this looks. Look at how cute that is. These little ribbons on the side. It's got a lot of like detail work on like these front panels, almost like pockets. And then it's like striped down it. It's such a pretty like ivory color. And then the front clasps are these little hinges that are super cute, and it actually overlaps instead of like the middle. I guess I can't really show you. There it is. It overlaps. But yes, look how cute that is. And that beautiful shape. Oop, I thought I stepped on someone. Yes. I was like debating on whether or not I wanted to get this one, but I thought it was super cute and I wanted two underbusts. So this isn't it all the way tightened up. Obviously, I need to let them all like season. So yeah, that's why there's space underneath and on top. I'm gonna move on to my overbust corsets. The overbust ones are both only 2-inch waist reduction, so they're not made to go as tight. But yeah, they're also more like shirts, and I'm just not gonna take off this shirt just in case. I don't want to like put it on my bare skin because I don't want to return it once it's touched my skin. So I try on the other two. This is one that I loved when I first saw it, and I just had to have it. Well, this is the Astonomy, I want to say is the name of it. This one's only a 2-inch waist reduction. I'm getting real close so you can see the pattern. It's so pretty with all the constellations on it. And of course I'm wearing a shirt under it, but without a shirt it would just be like this. I don't own any shirts like this. I just wish these weren't so like loose. Like, I wish it held more like right there where it was in line with this rather than falling down. If I ever learn how to sew, maybe I could fix it. I just wish they were more like there. That would look so much better. But yep, so here's the front of it. And of course, these are not as tight as they can go because they're not broken in yet. They're not seasoned, so they're not gonna fit on my body perfect. Here's the side, how flat it makes my front look. It sticks out a little bit, but again, it's not seasoned, so it's not like flat. It's not my jeans. It's not really even touching my jeans. I did try it with like my jeans off and it literally sat the same. So here's the back. This one also has ribbon. The other two had more like, almost like a shoestrings type material. And then here's the other side. It's got a nice like curve in the back. Good posture. And yeah, I'll get up close. But this is cute. It's only 2-inch waist reduction, so you can tell the gap isn't as dramatic as the first two I was trying on, because those are 4 inches, literally like twice as tight. But it's super cute, especially to wear like as like a shirt, which is how you're supposed to wear it. But I love this pattern so much. I almost had a little freak out when trying this on. So when I took it out and started snapping it on, it felt like way big, which is probably because it is bigger. But I was like kind of freaking out, so I looked at the size and it said a 10. Now it said a UK 10. So I was like, I don't know what that means, but I was like, I didn't order a 10. I know for a fact 10's too big. And I looked, the problem is the website is in US sizes, and the Corset has it in UK size. So it said a UK 10, but it said I ordered a US 6. And I'm like, I don't know if those are comparable or not. I would think that it would only be like 2 different, but I won't forget it. I'll just try it on, and once I started lacing it up, all my fears disappeared, because as you can see, there's still like space here. So that's good. Before, this was the one I tried on when I got my first set. I did a US 10 before. I don't know why I did that. I should have done an 8 the first time, which still would have probably felt too big. But yeah, because I measured myself, I was at 30 inches, and a 10 is for 31 to 32 inches. So I don't know why I did that. So maybe this is a size bigger, actually, because when I looked everything up, like UK dress sizes are 2 different, or 2 sizes up from a US. So a US 6 in dresses would be a UK 8 in dresses. So this might still be larger than what I ordered. I might have to look and just make sure. I'm sure I could still fit a smaller. This is much better. There's still space, so it could still squish a little bit more. And the 2-inch waist reduction ones are not really made for cinching, like tight, like the other ones are, like the 4 inches are. So yeah, this is pretty. I got one more to try on, another overbust, so I'll get that one on. Oh, okay, so this is my 4th corset. I don't remember what this is called. I think I'll put the name of all the corsets in the description box, but they're really easy to find on the website. All of mine that I grabbed were like $155 or less. So they're on like the first 3 or 4 pages if you wanted to like look at them on the website. I got them off of Corset Story. But this is this last one. This one took me a minute to get into. When I was tightening the lace, it like came untied in the back, so I had to kind of relace it back there. I had put it too high up, so it was like digging into my armpits. And that was because if you look closely, the sleeves had these little bows on them. The bows were tied just a little too tight. It was like tied all the way as tight as it goes. And I needed just a little bit more space to fit my shoulders in. Look at how cute this one is. This one makes me think of something you'd see at like a Renaissance festival. So here's the front. I love the like pattern on it. I had to get it. When I saw it, I thought this pattern was just so cute. Here's the side. And this one also has the ribbons and that match the corset. Here's the back. Another side view. Then back to the front. But look at that. This could be very like a Renaissance festival. It's so cute. It would look so much better if I didn't have this shirt under it. This one felt like it came up a little higher than the Astonomy one. I might be wrong though. That might have just been because I put it on like too high before. But yeah, you got to make sure you get the like tiniest part is where you bend. I can't really bend much right now, but yeah. And there's still like space in here. I might have it cinched a little too tight in the middle, but whew, I'm tired, y'all. It's hot. Trying all of these on, but yes, I think this is just so pretty. It's got this little lace up there and then the shoulders, but this is really cute. Obviously not with this shirt. Might do like a follow-up videos of me like seasoning them and seasoning myself also because I'm not used to wearing corsets, so I have to like train my body to be comfortable in them, and I have to train these corsets to be comfortable on me, so that takes time. I think I'll do just an hour or two in a corset a day. I don't know if I want to season them like all at the same time, but I think I'm gonna like season the first one I put on, the mesh one first, just because it's so thin and breathable, especially right now it's so hot out. It can be worn under clothing. I think out of all of them, this is the one I'd get the most use out of. But yep, so this is video one of me trying on corsets and getting into corsetry, and I've had to like kind of stop myself from what videos I watch because it's just like corset making videos, and I don't want to watch them because I'll go down a rabbit hole of that. I've already been watching videos on like waist taming and waist training and people who do tight lacing and all that, but things that I'm not even interested in doing, but I just think it's so interesting, and whenever I get into something, I go like head first. I get deep down a hole of it. But I'll try to keep you guys updated, and I hope you enjoy. I'm just surprised that there's not more like corsetry videos on YouTube. I didn't find many like informational videos. Maybe I didn't look deep enough, but even the ones that I did find, most of them are like 2 or more years old. So yeah, let me go. See, my son is pushing milk on the floor to me. So I guess he's thirsty. Thank everyone for watching. See y'all later. Bye.